constantly the defense for both teams really.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to talk about the fact and harp on the fact, you know, Tom called me out and I want him to call me out. I don't criticize teams if I expect them to be bad, because that's an already met expectation. I'm not going to get on the desk and go, wow, I'm disappointed I'm eating a raisin rather than, you know, a chocolate chip
and
cookie.
I appreciate anybody else that has
at halftime because I knew the capacity that
Bring
PRX
back
could
second.
bring
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
board, and they weren't in that
Match
position.
found.
All the Paper Rex fans out there, you can get angry at me all you want, but the truth is, I knew they were capable of that, and they brought it.
Oh, they showed up.
No, the way that they were doing everything though was
Round 16. The reason I'm gonna
they were doing
bring
like
your eyes to
organized
this is that
aggression.
early defensive aggression that DRX just couldn't break through round 16. I was like, I have to.
And they were setting up Jing really well. This is Reyna's best role. Reyna's best role, rather than being an entry, she's fantastic at being a trade fragger. Because what Reyna, like, if you take damage you can heal, or like if you take an unfavorable like after you get the trade you can just dismiss it way after and then play it even. So that's why Reyna's really good trade fragger. She's really shit as an entry though.
To fight for those power positions, that is a scary thing. If DRX is so used to going,
It's not. I mean, it's not baiting if you're doing it with a purpose in my mind, and especially if it's a team thing. Like this is how you get the most value out of the character in my opinion.
Right now because I know they're going to be riddled with Reyna picks. There are those of you at home who want to do it, just don't. Let Jing do it. Don't do it.
Doug, I also round 21.
It's like
I was cracking up because Doug was like, no,
it's like you're baiting, but you're being really impactful.
No shot,
But it's not like it's not baiting at that point.
It shouldn't have happened.
That was
right. The fact
Like
that
I
they
normally
allowed you to
associate
isolate
baiting
those
with just
1v1s.
like
You had someone
sitting in the back doing
garage, you
nothing.
weren't swinging at the same time.
It's really just trading.
Just like that. You want to make the decision very difficult for the person in the 1vx, and they didn't. Right? They peaked at different times. It was as soon as Killjoy peeked out from defender spawn, I went,
Match found.
they blew it.
That was just absolutely a wild map. And, you know, we've been talking about Jing a lot. So, you know what? Why don't we check him out at the AIM Lab shoot-around? By the way, I love the gamer tag, y'all.
Oh.
Come on. Nothing just turned away from me. She was
of
like,
course I did. I'm trying to scan the QR code to get his crosshair. Hello?
Okay.
I want his sensitivity.
Give me-
I want his crosshair. I want whatever he's got. I want it on my account right now.
I want his mouse. He's got final mouse.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, that thing is sick.
Jing,
Doug, I
bro.
swear, Jing heard you when you were like,
Wait, can I open it?
binge the Reyna. And he was like, okay.
Please?
Okay, Doug.
Wait, it's not letting me open it.
I worry because there are too many people who are going to believe that
Oh, there
this
you go.
is a good pick. I still don't know that it is,
Okay, well-
but it does go to show that at the end of the day,
Okay, I got Jinx
you
roster
can
now.
take a pick, you can incorporate it into a game plan, and you can make it work.
Every agent can be incorporated into some kind of set play, strategy, whatnot. Unfortunately, you're locked into that agent throughout the entirety of the map. So that's where it becomes a little bit tricky. You can't, you know, have a whole game plan, that spans the entirety of a game sometimes. So that's why a lot of teams won't go with those picks.
I wonder if he's using the small or the
It's
medium.
a little bit difficult to implement, and then
If he was
therefore
using it like that,
adapt
it looked like
across
he was
the
fingertipping.
content.
Therefore,
I
I'm
like it,
assuming
it did work,
that
but
he's
what a
using the
really
small.
defensive kind of sided map, which we weren't expecting. These teams win 80% of their attacking rounds and around 60% of their defensive rounds on that particular map. So they flip the script.
Today is a gift to Radiance. We're finally free to use our power.
A little bit though, so that's pick, find Yoru, Doug. You ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready
that's
too.
the exciting one. I've been during the dark days and during the good days. I've been a long time Yoru stan, so I'm very excited for what's going to happen. And we've already seen the way that PRX want to play. Again, it's not just this like recklessness to it. I was so impressed. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I was so impressed by their utility usage as they fought to control a main. Now you've got Yoru with different playmaking abilities, and he has the Yoru's kit allows him to do that for himself. There's misdirection as well.
How many times have you shot? Okay, how many times? Like,
I'm doing everything.
Cutting their vision. Reloading.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy
Still
spotted
inside.
A.
There.
Enemy spotted A.
Still inside.
it's a great little misdirection.
I need to see the picks. I need to see the agent picks, please.
Specifically that
Please.
One of the best agents in
Please.
Enemy spotted me.
Insane.
Spike planted.
Where is it? Where is it?
Cutting their vision.
Yoru! Where's the Yoru?
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Are they picking the characters right now? Is the UI fucked up? Dude, the suspense is killing me.
And that's what just happened to DRX, right? So you look at that and you go, okay, what's next?
All right, and we're ready to move into our prime gaming select. I mean, do I even know?
very well.
Yes!
He's
Yes!
fourth from the left, so obviously I will wait for the card to flash across.
Cool.
Still in sight. You're done.
This guy again, and
Yes!
Enemy and attacker
Sorry,
spawn.
yeah.
Attacker spawn.
These picks!
Whisper that. Thank you for tapping.
Enemy spotted me.
Cutting their vision. Careful here.
Excited to see how Forsaken does.
Reloading.
He had a quiet first half. All of Paper Rex had a quiet first half on Haven, so will there be a change of things? How to go about things? The one thing that they were noting is they are starting off on defense. Fine is you need to Haven.
Still in sight.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Cutting their vision. I'm watching here. Reloading. Thank you. Reloading. Reloading sector. Good work.
We have got a Yoru in play. So there are some
Those
gamers
fools
out
just
there who are
wasted their advantage.
pro play now. And it's 0% of course up until this point, and I am damn excited to see what he's about to do.
We had seen him a little bit in EMEA on Bind, and I hated it. I hated every second of it. It was it was just, oh look, I'm in the teleporter, or am I? And that was about it. I'm expecting a lot more from Paper.
Alright.
I've heard whispers of what the Yoru can do, and today
We are ready for them.
Forsaken,
My ult's ready.
got up his sleeve. We're kicking off Bind.
They will cover.
DRX. DRX come in with a map advantage.
Oh, he's doing a supporting flash for Hookah?
Yeah, you get through this one.
Still in sight.
Wait. Yeah.
Innocent attackers.
It's over for them.
Still in sight. Cutting their vision.
Spike planted.
Pathetic.
Oh. The double flash though.
They will cover. See nothing.
Honestly, the
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
First you're pulling them off, then you're putting down that snake fight to make sure that they can't get back to the fight.
Don't rush me.
Last round in the half.
oh, Jing is nasty with it. It's 2-0,
Did all
2-0.
before.
Calling it.
Another fantastic round out of Jing. This guy's had 3 in a row now, bringing it
I'm cheering for Paper X. No, I'm sorry, DRS.
And that's the thing, the value of them coming in as I said, like, run a double Judas, you need to be and that's what they now have. But for the sake of the road, now they can basically step up whenever they need. Also, the other thing I really like is they were taking
I'm pissed.
Finished.
Spotted.
Still in sight.
Enemy spotted.
Still in sight.
Yep. Oh my god, supporting flash.
I'm pissed.
This time they initiated
I,
at the very start of the round.
That's some different tech right there.
They've ended up going down.
Cutting their vision.
Spike planted.
Cutting their vision.
Paper X thought it would be an eco and an easy
player standing.
Matt was able to help him from afar. They've regained control.
Switching sides.
I want their life, not yours.
If he has any weapon except the stinger, he wins that. Like he gets the kill.
Reloading.
Oh my god. I just realized their comp is a triple flash comp. You know what? You can run no Sova if you have a shit ton of flashes. I think Sova kind of like gives you like the ability to not get opt.
We win. We survive.
The surprise element of it certainly paid off on that fight initially, but from there, Paper X just did not relent. You know, a lot of teams will fall back and go, oh, okay, we lost.
Enemy spotted B.
Let's fight back on the site. These guys go,
Still in sight.
Last
Towers
player
fight with the
standing.
clones.
Cool break.
oh, that nade's good.
Wait, dude, they're just running in showers.
One enemy remaining.
Resource.
They're wanting to try and fight. What's the Phantom? A buzz. He's now found another. This is starting to fall apart a bit. The aggression.
30 seconds left.
He got 3 kills in the last round.
This is still winnable. Oh, Macro has double molly though. I'm assuming they have lineups from shower.
Match point.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Hey, sometimes playing like
How
that
did we
kicks you in the
forget
ass,
the
but
spikes?
it's exciting.
I will rip your heart out.
I think the only thing is you have to make sure your flash pops before your clone gets sent out.
Cutting their vision.
Our spike
Enemy
down.
spotted me.
Spike down B.
I can see it. What? He's just
Hi! I'm pissed!
wait.
They will go.
Aggro, holy shit. This guy's no fuck.
I think DRX will be pretty surprised with having run into Yoru.
Dude, we actually tried your op as well on Haven.
30
but,
seconds left.
Like one thing that's really cool about it is you can rotate so fast, as well as having like kind of a like a get out of jail free card.
One enemy remaining.
So you can take people go across the map and like take out even like more aggro angle.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding. Gun here. Gun here. For you, Hermanita. Still inside their vision. Cutting their vision.
They're not just like mindlessly playing aggressive.
Reloading.
They're doing it together. And I think it's like the most important thing. I guess DRX's game plan is playing postman with the Viper.
One enemy remaining.
Spotted A. There.
Long.
words are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Did he just push through showers, clear showers with his op, and then rotate it back after they had info? I am shocked. Wait, these guys are gonna win.
Careful here. See nothing.
That is some psycho shit. What?
I'm pissed.
Spike down A.
The rush.
Last player standing.
Because I knew they threw 2 flashes. I think this guy threw his flashes, popped it, and at the same time, Forsaken went through the TP with his op just to hold. It's actually genius.
Blind.
One enemy remaining.
Incredibly well to isolate these duels. The other player is coming in on the flank. If he can somehow find this frag,
30 seconds left.
and actually moves into a safe spot to utilize the seeker.
Sudden death.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Oh, Stacks, what? Was that a 1v2? Or 1v5?
Reloading. Need a drop.
And he isolates every duel. You can definitely look
Thank
at
you.
some mistakes from Paper X, but I understand that he wants to get out there to help his low HP teammates.
Oh,
Reloading.
oh my gosh, Stacks. Wait, this guy probably jumped. We need like a heart rate tracker.
Such a crispy shot hit by Stacks. That is 3-2.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy spotted me. Cutting their vision. Enemy spotted A. Flanker.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Defenders win.
Gonna burn up that. Oh god, it's coming. Yeah, won't have any impact off the back though. Obviously, no one pushing up from DRX. They're waiting to go into the A site. They've been spotted up by Divide, tagged through the wall. Not having an easy time getting out of there. He has managed to reposition with Forsaken. They're not
Oh,
gonna get
someone got
top
on the wall. What?
As they try to break it, Divide goes down. Showstopper attempt
Huh?
is gonna find nothing. That was an ambitious ultimate.
Maybe not
Result?
go all the way up. Chris being headshotted. Forsaken's actually found Zest through the edge of the box. And then just seconds later, we have a blast pack kill. RB holds his ground. And he's going to wipe them out. Leaving just Mime Freak, the late lurk once again, trying to come back through. And Buzz is watching and waiting. DRX not letting anything get out of control. The ult's not really having the impact they would have desired. And they're going to equal up that scoreline.
Well, no surprise why we were talking about the potential forces in round 2 from DRX. We said confidence is the way to play, and so far, it has been working out for them. Face into that bye, sure, we expect them to win that round and equalize things up. But the way that they've been getting this done, the clutch...
I actually want to see how they utilize the URL, because that's one thing that, like, when I'm like looking at it, sometimes it's a little bit hard to get value out of it, other than like a late round clear or something like that.
And then on the other side, you've also got a Rolling Thunder to try and recover some of these scenarios. Paper X have a bunch to work with. Although the one upside is that Showstopper was burned up in the last round for nothing. And here's the Showstopper on the other side, getting away with a kill inside of Hookah.
just watching what Forsaken is going to try and attempt here. Pop flashing out, dissipates back to the A side, but the rest of his team are going to be left somewhat alone. They've won themselves into the corner! What just happened? He even jumps back down.
Does anybody have a molly?
And now it's somewhat stuck. it's a bit of a weird position to be in. Benkai in the corner as well. The flash is solid. One isolated, but can't get himself the second. And now, well, the man who came away now has to try and run back. And that he's already got his Seekers back. He used it in that clutch just 2 rounds ago.
And then he got 4 kills. It certainly helped out.
Spike
I think it was 2
planted.
right after the Seekers. Forsaken, still with a flash in his ult to play with. He's going to be moving into this 1v2 for now, clearing the angles with the Vandal. Needs the headshot with just 32 health. And PaperX, you know, they're not going to have an easy time. DRX are just stuck in, not peeking anything, waiting for him to tap that spike, and then they can run it off the clock in the positions they're in. It's so hard for Forsaken to weed them out. And they even believe it's a fake to start with. Gorgeous stuff. I like the fact that you send the one guy out of hookah and the player inside of elbow is just going to sit there, just going to wait for something to happen. There's no point in both you peeking and giving the information away. A 4th round found pretty cleanly, and that was the buy round for PaperX, leaving it down to another eco. DRX, despite a pretty terrible start to this, they've certainly recovered the fumble.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more shaky. I think if you end up locking you and your teammate behind a wall in the cubby. and the fact that I think if the player didn't fall off of the wall, it probably gets 2 kills there. It's not quite as pretty as maybe some of the rounds we're used to from DRX, but they're going to take it. 4 rounds already on that attack, and again, back to pistols. The dimensional drift not really being used at all. I'd be interested to see what Forsaken's actually going to do with it. If it's going to be like a couple of fake plays to try and bait people out, use it for information, or if they're saving it for a situational position within a buy round that he feels it can bring value. Who knows? Because again, we don't really see this in competitive play.
Yeah, fake TP'd over towards A side, but I don't think anyone was close enough to really hear that. Hoping that they're going to get DRX running up through B long, but now some players have been spotted. And look at the immediate reaction. Stacks goes up, makes a bit of noise, pops his flash, and then he's...
Wait, do they not know someone's on the left?
Teammates creeping in towards the A site. With no gate crash over there anymore, this is going to leave him in a pretty tough spot. PaperX stacked up on exactly the wrong side, and they're realizing that now with the smoke's going down, with the space being seized, and soon enough with the plan coming through.
It's going to be an attempt again to try and play through this. Forsaken making noise at least, but they're going to have themselves the Viper's Pit to play within. Covering off the spike, Benkai's pushed himself in. Trying to get a little bit more aggressive, but Mako is ready for it. And with the players being so low, every time he takes a battle, it becomes easier and easier. Also, okay,
Forsaken?
It looked like Buzz had that covered. Forsaken will drop 1, Mitch, but, well, I think that might be all.
Yeah, there's an immediate response from DRX. They thin out this defense on the way back through. Another big clutch.
Winnable?
And they're on their way. 2 kills already found. Rifles retrieved. Here comes an orbital strike and a dive in. Taking Forsaken out. But Mako going down doesn't really help them with so little time. Mind Freak tries his best. But we end up with DRX coming out ahead. Another round that Tom, I think, you know, not as clean as maybe either team would have liked. Forsaken going down to that ult. I mean, he was just barely inside it, but it was enough.
The worst thing is if he just stands back, Mako's going to run into him. Like, almost 100%.
Oh, you've slow-mo'd it?
He's gonna run in.
Oh,
so
don't do a replay on it. Oh, but he owned him, though.
The shot that he connects onto Marco was fantastic, but there was only one way he could go.
Yeah.
It's a nice attempt, especially...
Wait, update the Brim's kills. He got 10.
Those ultimates to make things incredibly costly, but DRX still come out with a round.
They've done well to find that, but you have to remember,
They're just
Rex had nothing. They had
Oh my god. They're literally just like running down, and then he TPs away after they get the info.
TP out? Are they ready for this? Buzz is certainly expecting there to be someone up close, but with 2 players on the other side?
And now he's just gonna ult through, get a bunch of info. 1, 2.
Lots of players spotted outside. Oh, he's actually gonna try it! Thought he was sticking around, man. Once he popped the flash down, I'm like, is this guy crazy? He saw 3 players, but he decided to gate crash out. Oh, give me a heart attack, Forsaken.
It's given them information of at least where the players are. And I think they've fallen back off of their initial aggression onto B, but you can see that it's definitely in the head of Buzz. Like, that's about as far back as you're ever going to play, unless you're just sat within your spawn saving. So now they have to try and clear out some of these more aggressive angles. Lots of utility.
He got away.
Jing gets out. He manages to escape and still holds on to the position, even has utility of his own to try and hold them back. But Forsaken caught in a bit of an odd spot, facing the wall, trying to have the anti-flash, and in the meantime, DRX have cleared out every single player. Stacks is popping at the moment. It's left all on to Benkai. And actually, I think he's heard that rotation. It's somewhat of a ruse, but they end up going in that direction anyway when they realize the site is clear.
Yeah, and with Buzz having lurked over on B for so long, he's already got this position cleared out fully. He's ready for Benkai to make his way through, but now he senses, all right, at this stage, he'll think I'm here. Element of surprise kind of faded away, pops the smoke, falls back, and he's going to play this with his teammate. Another thing for DRX is just the patience play, man. They set up, they take every advantage they can get, nobody's swinging alone. And the first point of contact is going to be up inside of Hookah. Benkai is going to have to hit that shot and then immediately adjust to Buzz. Not an easy duel to take. He's being spotted now, and there's the double swing to close it.
That's a good bait setup.
Well handled. And at this point, this is the kind of play you need to see from DRX, because some rounds have slipped out of both teams' hands because of big clutch plays. So we're going to start to wake up and play it a lot more serious, especially with DRX being on Paper X's map pick, having lost theirs. I mean, this is a threatening position. Now a timeout will come through from the Paper X.
Dude, Stacks is having a game.
Facing into an eco, though, so I wouldn't expect success immediately.
Yeah, this is a map as well for DRX that they've been avoiding quite a bit. Like, it's
that's good.
Maps in the pool, this is the one that I think they have the worst.
It's time out to just kind of reset everything. I mean, because they were up. It just after that clutch, you just kind of.
They've been patterning that out quite consistently, especially with the comp that's also run there, an incredibly aggressive one, similarly to what
just
we
get
saw
caught up.
Raven. I think it was a good ban. So coming in onto this map, they've clearly done the work, knowing that they want to have that 6-map pool, as most teams will. And yeah, coming into this map on the attack side, they've looked very controlled. And I think that's something that for DRX is always going to be incredibly important. Like, okay, you get caught off initially, you adapt in those scenarios, and then after that, they just start clearing all of these aggressive angles and being very patient to make sure that these cheeky plays don't actually work out. Because you saw how deep these players were. Like, obviously the dimensional drift, that gives you the ability to get out of there. The two players that push down long alongside it, that amount of control normally isn't given up, and if it is, you normally don't win the round.
I wonder if Kaide left already.
Yeah, considering they had the info so early, they spotted the 3 players outside of back.
I'm gonna make some Meagerang in a little bit then. Probably after this map.
Now we've seen Forsaken caught off. I mean, playing the anti-flash in the corner, his teammates orbital strike the previous round. Not having the best of rounds there. And we're going to see him come into this one with a Marshall. He really loves the scope on the Yoru. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I like the spicy one is my favorite flavor now. I was doing the original for a bit.
But he's been doing quite well, at least when he's had that operator in play.
The spicy goes crazy.
A huge amount because of how aggressive he's going to be. Like, he wants to be challenging through those TPs. He wants to be pushing forward. But there's definitely been moments where he's been caught out. Benkai goes pushing. Now, there's a lot of open angles from this point onwards, and I'd be very surprised if he manages to get any.
Damn, he lived.
You can see the instant reaction of free
Never mind.
for RB.
Nicely connected. DRX will just breeze into this site now. The TP coming through from Forsaken. With the Marshall, I mean, he's going to have a tough time clearing out that. If he ends up in a close range fight. Defy's able to just push through here, but the shot won't be connected. Zest goes down. That's a rifle upgrade for Forsaken. Bat control in their favor. They know where DRX are stuck in towards Lamps. Down in the bottom of middle, this could be huge as they look to isolate these close-range dual pistols in hand. A stinger for Jing opens it up, but Buzz goes huge.
Oh my god.
3 kills to secure the round. Now 7 on the board for DRX. These guys are steaming ahead on the attack side.
Yeah, their off the plants just look so controlled. Like, even though they gave up certain portions of the map because players were lost, they then react, reclaim others. And I don't think we've seen a success, since the pistol at least, seen a successful retake of Lamps. Like, whoever's been there, even if they're stunned up, has just been so confident in holding onto that position, whether it's been Buzz or RB in previous rounds. And retaking without that control is always so incredibly difficult. I just don't think there's been anywhere near as much there to be able to force them out of that spot. 7-3 after some early round shenanigans. DRX have gone into a dominant spot, just like they did on the previous map.
At this point, Tom, for Paper X, it's do or die time in this half. All the economy invested into this round. Gonna have a showstopper and Rolling Thunder coming up with just 1 kill.
Is that a decoy? Oh, okay. Dude, it looks so weird on the map. It looks like a normal one. Because nobody plays this character, so they don't have anything set up for like the observation to make it easier to see it. It literally looks like another Yoru.
It's like seeing
I thought he was like doing like a fake,
the most like mind
the fake decoy.
Like, he looks just like this. Oh, he's nope, he's not there. He's over here. It's just like trying to focus on it. I feel like they need to almost make him a different color when it's the less confusing. Forsaken, however, has managed to get one and then escape. Jing also just trying to delay. That was beautiful how he managed to get up there. So beautiful, they didn't even expect it, but he whips his shots. Not going to find anything more, and they'll take control of the site.
That's a huge whiff. RB left alive. They're closing in on the site. The heals coming in for RB. And he's spraying back through. The Rolling Thunder committed. Maybe a little bit late, though. They just lost a player. As they go back in, there's no flashes to play with. Benkai is going to try to close the distance himself, but he's got a 1v3 now after the first kill. And they're just tucked in all these little corners. The crossfire with long. RB should be swinging. Not able to get the kill, but... Oh, actually, he'll be forced out. This is really good for Benkai. Kill with the Aftershock 1v2. Time on his side. Information, though, not really there to play with. And the swing from Stax confirms the round. 8 on the board for DRX. PaperX are running out of cash, Tom, coming into the final round.
Well, yeah, they're running out of rounds as well. Like, it's been incredibly strong. And that's the thing. I feel like there's been opportunities where we could have seen PaperX, like, catch someone off guard, and they just haven't been able to do so. Like, the movement that came out from Jing there was fantastic. Like, able to get up above.
All I'm saying is,
angle, doesn't connect,
my brain was saying DRX, but
DRX
my heart is saying PaperX now.
They don't allow him to have a repeat. They don't allow him to have another chance.
Damn, that guy's
Everybody
mousepad
else
is so
battling
small.
on the map. Well, they've already lost by that point.
So not only did PaperX have a poor economy, oh, but never mind. Screw that point. Forsaken's gone. He's running it down. Flashes in. Mind Freak trades. Showstopper out to secure it. RB doesn't even need it. And this is what I was going to point out. You had a res for DRX, but Zest is gone. You have the Showstopper as well. And sure, Jing has his own, but after that initial fight and losing all that,
90 curse. Copium.
This is a next to impossible round. Oh, that's stun. Great. That Showstopper gets nothing, and with 30 HP and a Spectre in the hands of both remaining players, this round is, well, it should be DRX's, and they're even going to confirm it, rotating to A, leaving Jing to try and run, and look who's right behind him, behind the Cosmic Divide. RB's going to secure this bit of map control. And that's great information, because now they know exactly where he's going, and he has no idea.
There's only one way he can go. So you can see instantly, Stax is already watching this. The communication from DRX is second to none. Everybody's on the same page of where this is currently going to be coming from. You can see the hold over on the other side, the plant even being in an aggressive position. And it's almost like Stax has eyes around the map or something. Maybe he's playing a side from we just didn't know it. Because his timing, his precision on this map has been superb. DRX 9-3 in the lead, Mitch. That was dominant.
Well, maybe the first time someone had a Cypher cam when they shouldn't. 9-3 at the half. Pretty damn strong position for DRX. You know, we had some concerns coming onto this map. And, well, I think they have been well and truly put to rest. But you know what? We weren't the only ones with concerns, Tom. The analyst desk had some things to say. Let's see what they made of that half.
9-3 curse. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you so much, Mitch and Tom. 9-3, y'all. Okay, I mean, DRX clapping.
Match found.
DRX's map pick there. Just, that hurts to watch.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say
Is
it was
Yoru good at
necessarily
offense?
a bad half from PaperX. I just thought that in every turn,
From when I played him, it was way more easier to get value out of him on defense, in my opinion. I feel like it was like him on attack is a lot harder in my opinion because his util is really easy to play off of. Like just the way it works is like you can get aggressive and then like TP back, or like you like take over an angle on defense.
Then I mean, I just think it's DRX locking him out.
Yeah,
It just like it functions differently on the attack side. And I wouldn't really suggest doing like aggro TPs that much because sometimes it's troll. It's kind of like a gamble if it'll work or not.
When you try to do things like this, there's a couple of really good examples. You take a look at the beginning of this round.
This was amazing though. Oh, they did pop it. That was so fucking smart.
So just in a split second, he's established control of probably 75%.
That's a good flash, yeah.
Right, just by gathering information. On the other side, though, here's where there's the famine part of this. You see, he sets up his gate crash outside of showers. He's able to fight through teleporter to help contest sand. But as soon as he takes that gate crash back, the control is lost. Now he's on the opposite side of the map. There's no way for him to get back to the team and help take this fight. So there really is. There is control that can be gathered. There's very good ways to
yeah. The character is like very like hit or miss.
Like we saw in the first clip.
Like sometimes it's really hard.
Take that gate crash, there's no turning back, right? Like you've committed to that spot, and if you commit the wrong way, you're out of the fight. It was while that happened that they lost speed control. He wasn't able to get back into the site. He wasn't able to get back into the round. Now, all of that said, I'm hoping that him going to attack will be different, right? Like they'll get back on their attack in half. Perhaps he feels a bit more
You're not to
comfortable
play
in his
kind of
playmaking
limiting their
ability
options
there, but the
No,
defensive
they were
half,
doing
while
plenty
it
of
has
stuff that
glimpses of
was
cool stuff,
really good with the
Just
Yoru.
what would you like to
But,
see from Yoru?
I just want to see what it
I
looks
like
aggressive
DRX
on the
is
attack.
playing really
Let's
good,
see
I'd
what
say.
brings with that. Let's see if he can get a little bit more control.
Well,
But like the
let's
aggro
see.
plays that they were
I'll mention
making,
either way.
like on long B, weren't
Well, we're
weren't
right
working.
back into the
And I
action
wish
here.
I
Round number
seen
13
even
about
more
to kick off,
TP
and
utilization.
PaperX have got a pretty
I mean, he
tough
did a
task
lot
at
already,
hand. This
but
is
like
gonna have
even
to be a
more.
solid
Like you should just
attack
be
side,
like
and I think somewhere
constantly.
we're hoping to see a lot
You
of
should make
value out of
them
that Yoru.
fear the
I
teleporters in a way.
I love the clips we get from Doug though, because those are things that you sort of spot out. Like you see the ladder parts, but he's taken the POVs out of the round and he's given us the only Yoru analysis we've ever seen in pro play. So there you go. Thank you, Doug, for that one. But yeah, it's a really rough spot for them to be in, and especially now going into a DRX defense which has so much stopping power. That's almost I thought this composition would work for them more so on that
Those
defense.
things
because
kind of
you have
used
so
for
much
duos,
stuff to
right?
sort of slow
Yeah,
down
the ult
this
is
fast-paced,
a
aggressive
little bit
play,
niche
which
still.
PaperX love to do.
You
Well,
mainly
it
use
looks
it for like
DRX have
information.
really rolled the dice with this
Match
Only for
found.
information, actually.
site, but,
Or you can grab the bomb if it's stuck in a bad spot. Those are like the two situations that like you use it.
Yeah, it's full simple.
And here we go. Some noise coming up long. DRX will have a pretty good idea what's going on now, but there's not anything that they can do about it. You know, unless Stax is going to run out, just die to like 4 players rushing him, he's just going to wait, hold elbow control, let his teammates rotate in. But look at this.
Oh my
PaperX
God,
not
he just
gonna
got
give them
he
any
got
space
so
at all.
timinged.
3 players pushing in to take that control, and a flash ready for Divide. He's back out with the pistol. and, well,
He
that
got
happened not according
sucked.
to plan.
Jing in pistol rounds. It's a terrifying force. He's looking to just sprint all the way in from behind. Forsaken being walled off, and actually they're going to try and get on the defuse. They have the gatekeeper as well. as
He's
they just run back.
defusing!
They're still sticking this. They're holding it all the way down, and they can't
Oh
quite
my
stop it.
gosh.
It's going to be defused right in front of their faces, and that wall I think just wins them the round.
And the incredible thing is as well, the player didn't get walled off, they got walled up and just weren't ready for it. That would have been 2 kills probably if he was a step further forward looking to left, but instead he goes up in the air, gets confused about how to even aim while you're flying up. And this here, toe tapping away, Bankai takes him down.
Select your agent.
I don't know if there's a way to analyze that one frame by frame in the production truck and tell us how close
Why
it was, but
why didn't you give it
I'm
that
gonna
task?
give him a difficult task. I want to know how close was that to stopping the defuse? And production are now.
Hey, okay. If they lose this map, yours getting buffed again.
Enough to do.
Well, 10-3. This is looking like DRX setting themselves up for victory.
Oh.
Hey, for X,
Never mind, nerf him.
Forsaken's in the sight. And he's already grabbed him. Needs it too.
इजी
Still
पर्सन
players sat here on the
क्या पड़ा
backside,
बैन पड़ा मेरे को
protected
कितने
as
घंटे का
well.
3 घंटे का 3 मिनट का 3 घंटे या मिनट अबे 3 मिनट हाँ
Death match. Warm up.
Oh, careful. Stax has been. Ooh, okay. Stax has been on a heater. No.
Drink some
one
water,
thing though,
reload your mags, and let's get back out there.
Forsaken could be utilizing his
Fight!
flashes slightly
know what to
better in
do.
the way that you throw them. It just, it's a rough ability because if you throw his flash, you have to throw his flash like kind of really weirdly. And if you throw it like normally, like how you would throw a normal flash, a lot of time it just gets.
Either way, might lost the first round because of a couple of frames, but they've won the second, and now all that's left to do is convert up against classics. And it's a full show for DRX. Fate going
Oh, he's sending it.
So yeah, that's still pretty low.
I feel like half the time he has to work out where he is. like, because I'm trying to keep up with it. Like, okay, he's gone from there. He's over there now.
Oh,
no,
oh.
that's not him. That's a fake one. No, the other one's over on this side. And that's like half the round. And I can't imagine what it's like with DRX because I can see his point of view, him on the map, where he puts
and then we're talking. It's just
Down you go.
back to 2 footsteps.
Sit still.
Oh no! This has gone off.
Yeah,
That's exactly what you said.
this is one of
Make his ultimate turn him invisible and spawn 10 clones around him that walk. They all flash after me. I should be on the design team. Yeah, Mirage from Apex.
Not being destroyed is not ideal because now.
Yeah, see, the way he's throwing it's so easy to dodge that certain, like, the way he's throwing it. And it's just unfortunate because that's just the character.
He's got to be careful. He needs his teammates to watch, and they're not. It allows RB to get the kill and leaves just 3 standing.
Yeah, his teammates have spec.
Sit still.
Put him in a bad spot. Have to select this moment very carefully.
Sit still.
Oh, my mind freak.
For Paper X to pick up. They came into this with a lot of
And my Amazon package just delivered today.
And it looks like they got it there, just spamming through.
Dude, online shopping is like deadly. I never did it until like after I graduated high school. Or no, just on my senior year. And it's like kind of like addicting. It feels like Christmas.
Out of here.
Or something, and then it just arrives.
Match देख रहा हूँ.
Stack's the only player that had a phantom though, so the players to back him up. Space, getting them onto the site quickly.
They didn't even move that little bit forward just in case. They didn't hear it fire off yet. Buzz, not wanting to get forward. To hold back at this point. Again, for the remaining players, not really expecting them to invest anything into this.
Sit still.
2-on-2. Oh. They're on the comeback though. Like, what was the score? It was like 10-3. All I'm saying is, doesn't matter. All that matters is the final score.
Has his rolling thunder on the other side, but defensively, they need that information. There's a lot of danger here, and they're trying to lock it down on A side almost. The worry I have
now after late walling the shower, you can funnel all your resources towards short A. Unless they break every piece of the wall. Oh, he has he made it! No, that's worth.
And he had to be ulted by a showstopper.
30 seconds left.
He wanted to try and catch out Marco. That's the problem. You needed to kill off this Viper.
Gunners.
This has to be a straight sprint for the remainder, and they'll have to do it through a Viper pit. I don't even think they have the time to get anything done, just hoping for a miracle shot. And that slight bit of re-aggression coming out from Marco.
Yeah, the TP lineups are cool. But like, okay, the issue is you kind of bank on your flash, like someone not dodging your flash, and in that case it's like kind of hard using it like that.
Running through his pit, not even looking at him. This right here, were it not for the showstopper, I mean, he was spraying through that. It could have come close and taken that go down.
Ah, bro.
In the end, man survives and wins it out. It's all around that Viper pit. 11 on the board for DRX.
Yeah, 3 ultimates used in that round for DRX, just to make sure it's confirmed. The remaining 2 Vamos situation. Still have
1 minute remaining.
क्या कर रहा था?
Map setting. As they go through, but they'll stop anyways. Drop down. Over towards the side. Some clearance along with Yoru.
30 seconds
भाई
left.
तू छुप के खेल रहा है भाई.
Oh, he's an elbow.
सिर्फ देखे आ रहा हूँ तो कुछ भी नहीं दे रहा.
10 seconds left.
Oh.
That was such a clean round.
Yeah, I really like
Did they intentionally use the breach ult with the Yoru? Because they like it pushed it to the left really fast. If you saw. I don't even
सुनना
know
मत लगा एक गेम देख रहा हूँ. Hold करते हैं.
So you have to try and almost focus on that. There's so much distraction play within this composition, and yeah.
हमारी तो पड़ी ही नहीं किसी को अपने चोट से.
Remember, this was a 9-3 first half, and DRX are now back to just.
Bro, कॉम खेलना है क्या?
Still with a res if they get into a good spot. Oh no.
No.
There's the good spot, Mitch. There's the good spot.
Pretty good spot.
हेलो बोल रहा हूँ मैच देख रहा हूँ PRX और इसका DRX.
कॉम खेलना है क्या?
हाँ खेलते हैं इसके बाद खेलते हैं.
These rifles
के
are
बाद?
having a really tough time of recovering it. The one upside is
कितना चल
that in the positions they killed them in, not wanting to over-aggress and lose their lives,
10-11
they
चल रहा है
have to
10-11.
retrieve those rifles.
होने ही
The
वाला है.
remaining players still only have pistols to play with.
तब तक कितना सो बना.
Still though, isolating these jewels not going to be easy. Smoke's down. I'm freak.
Match found.
आठ क्या रहा?
Absolute madman. And while RB will take that, a quick trade, putting it into a 4 versus 2. It seems like a ruse though. They're trying to fake this out, and they have pulled a rotation.
All right,
They
Mako.
managed to isolate Marco. This round could go in their favor. However, they've got to find him first.
I want Paper X to win this map because they have the order.
That can be a pretty tough
Death match.
Did he see him?
Warm up.
but he's avoided them, and the timing was perfect. The shot not connected though. And now stuck in the corner. It should be easy, Mind Freak. Being played with here. Oh, he's down to 19 HP. The classic comes out, and Stax is there to save the day. Divide distracted by the teleport behind. You see just why it's not so easy to get rid of Mako. Hiding in that corner, buying so much time for the rotation to come through. DRX just looking unstoppable. 4 chances to close out this map and bring us to a
God. RB also, he got away so fast. Did you see his statue?
My quiver is never full.
Well, shit.
Fight.
Let us hunt.
Right.
He shot at it. Oh. It happens. It happens.
Die.
Trust me, guys. It is really hard to get value out of that ultimate. Like, Yoda is he's a double-edged sword for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go make some meat grind for myself. I'll be right back. What's up, Big Rex? Wait, is that?
Dominating.
Wait. Are these others?
Aiming.
Oh my god, I feel Oh fuck, that's their permaban. Wait, they're playing a 10, right? Am I crazy? Oh fuck. If that's a permaban, ERX more torpedoes, but... I'll be back.
Yes.
1.
Enemy down.
Ten kills remaining.
जीत गए भाई
Thug.
5 kills remaining.
Taken out. Thug.
right here.
1 kill remaining.
लगा था कॉम्पी
ना भाई सेम नहीं लग रहा अनडेटेड ही कर लेते हैं
खेलते ना मसला क्या
ना सेम नहीं लग रहा
ना थोड़ी लग रहा है भाई पे भरोसा रखो अपने भाई पे भरोसा रखो भाई तुम्हारा कैरी करेगा
मैं खुद पे दिया है मेरे को
Match found.
ठीक पे रख लो खुद पे दिया है
भरोसा रखो
सही अगर हार गए तो भाई सिल्वर से फिर से ब्रॉन्ज से
अबे केजीएफ देखा क्या तूने केजीएफ देखा तूने
देखा
क्या तूने
नहीं देखा है तूने
नहीं देखा मैंने वो हाउसफुल है इधर तेरे उधर
हाउसफुल ही है भाई
बाय 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 आजो फकिंग क्या आजो फकिंग क्या चल एग्रेसिव खेलेंगे एग्रेसिव लेट्स गो
can't control it is उनके पास ना सेंटिमेंट है
Reina, there are better ways to survive than
Click
your
हो जाओ
I'm so ashamed. Pobre de me. How will I live with myself?
Hawk out!
Still in sight.
Reloading.
Reload.
Jet mid. एक clear है.
अठारह सौ 70
वो साइड पे छोड़ दी सबने.
One enemy remaining.
Short garden.
70 पीछे ही था
Last player standing.
गार्डन
Bow before me.
फेस ले लिया बाय बोल रहा था एम नहीं है
Reina, that
Huh?
was savage!
हैं
How'd you learn to hunt like that?
Please give me classic skin.
वो मेरी नहीं थी.
कितनी थी?
I don't know. Maybe Wraith. या फिर Reina.
Gun here. Them.
Taken out.
Spike down mid.
I got the spike. Still inside.
Here.
Right में.
One enemy remaining.
A पे. Last A पे. B पे.
ध्यान करो.
ये बंदा हेड गंदा मार रहा है. छोड़ दे. उधर ही खड़ा है. Nice shot.
Shame their breach is against us. I really need a gym buddy.
Plus Phillips can raise. Phillips can bro.
क्या किल होगा?
Well, I mean, someone's got to grab the spike, right?
यहाँ से ब्रीच वो ऑफिस ऑफ.
Hawk out!
Blinded. Weapon here.
I got the spike.
Spike down B.
Reloading.
Rotate.
Hawk out! My ult's not ready.
Time to hunt.
Back है ना?
Hawk out!
Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Last player standing.
मर जाएगा बड़ा. नीचे कूद के साइट आ गया. अभी देना टैप पे. मैं क्या पट्टू है ये?
Hawk out!
Blinded.
If you've never seen a massacre, this is what it looks like.
Spike is here.
Reloading.
मेरा सेंसर हिल गया था. मैं सेंसर ठीक कर रहा था.
Careful, spike's there. Careful. March through them.
Seek them out. Found one. Get out of my way.
Hawk out!
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
अंदर है.
Hawk out!
Hawk destroyed.
बी क्लियर है. सिटी पे है. बी क्लियर.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Hawk out! Make sure to follow my pack in. They'll lead us right to the enemy.
No.
They are so dead.
Careful. Careful.
बंदा स्किन नहीं दे रहा भाई.
Careful.
That brimstone just sparks. Careful.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Enemy spotted.
Spike down mid.
यार cover मत.
Wall raised.
I
Your
got the
duty is not over.
This feels different.
One enemy remaining.
That enemy taken out. Continue to fight. Continue to win. Careful. Careful. Fight!
Nowhere to run.
Medic.
Reloading. Okay.
Prepare for hellfire fight.
Spike down B.
Enemy spotted. B.
I feel like that's one of the most ambitious
There.
things you could ever hope for. So yeah. Maybe just started watching PRX. You're like, okay.
Restart.
Seconds left.
मारा दे.
पीछे लेके खेलता था.
Last player standing. Ten seconds left.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well
भाई
give
बांड डाल दो ना भाई बांड डाल. बंडल का स्किन वाला दो.
है ही नहीं.
I need to blow something up.
मैं इसके पास ऑफ है.
सबका स्किन है इसके पास.
Hawk out!
Spike down mid.
Hawk out! Enemy spotted mid. I'm out of stuff. Reloading. Dropped.
One billing.
Last player standing.
Grenade!
Bomb buddy out.
लौड़ा करेगा लौड़ा. अनुज मेरा नाम कैसा आ रहा है देख मेरा नाम क्या लिख के आ रहा है मैं नाम चेंज
I am feeling cool.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
ब्रो रेस वैंडल देना ब्रो भाई भीख मांग रहा हूँ भाई लोगों से भाई अब लोग भीख भी नहीं दे रहे
Focus now. Eyes off me.
I have the spike. Enemy spotted mid.
Eliminate. Wall raised.
बचाओ जी मेरे को बचाओ जी
Healing.
One enemy remaining.
बहुत भाई
30 seconds left.
Here.
Spike planted.
वेट करना रहने को वेट कर
Last player standing.
135 easy है फुट मत दियो
गन तेरे पास क्यों मार
टैप नाइस वन
क्या हुआ ना
I know what must be done.
Help a girl out, would ya?
Someone get this?
चेंबर पे देना प्लीज
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Hawk out!
Enemy hit.
Seek them out! Found one. Knocked him.
Wall raised.
अरे स्पाइक तो है ही नहीं
I'm too far.
I have the spike.
डीप प्लांट हो रहा है सॉरी
रिप्लांट कर दो
भाई लैंड प्लेयर है भाई
अल्ट करेगा बाहर निकल जियो तो देख के मिड से आएगा गार्डन
One enemy remaining.
नाइस वन
मीडियम
ओके मिड है शॉर्ट ए शॉर्ट
Bigger they are, the harder they fall. Just some good old hard yakka, standing in between us and victory. Help a girl out, would you?
चेंबर बाद है ना चेंबर
Cheers, mate.
वहाँ से हमेशा वॉक होता है एक जना तो देखते हैं
कुत्ता कर रहा
नहीं मत हाँ चल कर दो
अबे यार मेरे साथ घुसो यार क्या कर रहे हो
मुझे क्या पता तुझे
साइड पे है
Medic! Healing you. Reloading. Grenade!
Allah.
My bad.
Get it.
मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही
Last player standing.
Fuck, bro.
Enemy spotted
क्या
B.
मार रहा है भाई
Nowhere to run. 30 seconds left.
सेव कर ले को नहीं
पंचा
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
Help! Bonne chance, mes amis. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted mid.
One dead.
Your duty is possible.
Hawk out!
I have spike.
enter side bro
साइड पे कोई नहीं है
Spike.
Enemy mid. Oh, the begins. Spike planted. That's do better.
Here.
Last player standing. Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
We need the spike for our mission.
dead.
Gone here. Spike there. Find the weak point and break it.
अरे मैं प्लान कर
Hawk out! Buried.
Reloading. Still in
Hawk out! Blinded.
cool range. Our down.
मार दे
Spike down A.
क्या कर रहे ब्रो
क्या हुआ कोई नहीं गिरा क्या कर रहा था तमाशा देख रहा था
Satchel out.
Here comes the party!
really
Quiet now.
Last player standing.
हाँ तमाशा ठीक
टाइम नहीं है
30 seconds left.
Trees देख के.
एंड प्लेयर है भाई.
10 seconds left.
साइड के अंदर बंदे दिख रहे हैं. मादर चोद कोई ऑफ की पड़ी है.
Last round है भाई.
Switching
If you're
sides.
not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances.
समझ नहीं आता यार अनडेटेड में क्यों इतना डरता है भाई. कॉम्पी या मान लिया. मेरे पास मेरे साथ.
Hawk out! Blinded. Enemy spotted.
Spike down B.
Reloading. Hawk out! Blinded. Enemy spotted B. Reloading. Reloading.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
भाई सब लो है भाई. सब लो है. 30 70 80.
No charges left.
Spike planted. Enemy remaining.
I will not die here.
Clutch.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
The bedlines.
Multiple enemies mid.
Jet low. Breeze will.
Die.
Jet below है. Jet below है.
5.
Sova removed.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Flash hack.
Hawk out!
These parasites aren't going to take one step past this place.
Blinded.
Enemy spotted mid.
'Hawk out!
The demon only. Wait. Go away.
Got one.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Your duty is
Wait.
Reloading. Enemy removed. I will not die here.
Enemy A.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Tell you what, a day working the farm would do these fellas good.
Who will I spot first?
here. There.
Hawk out!
Blinded.
Enough! Hawk out!
Blinded.
Get out of my way! One down.
Plant के
Current division.
भाई कहाँ पे जेट मिड पे साइड से देख के
120
जेट मिड को सी हुई है गाइस देख के
Spike down A.
चैम्बर ए शॉट केयर
One enemy remaining.
ऐसा इसका कोई पोजीशन नहीं पता
Hawk out!
ए मैंने
ये मैंने आवाज आई स्पाइक है ट्रीज में शॉट है
30 seconds left.
It's a shame you had to die, but you're not
Gun
part
here.
of my bigger picture.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet? Can I get a drop?
Need a drop.
Thanks.
स्काई बाय ओके
Thank you.
मैं मांग दे
भाई ड्रॉप कर देगा ना बाय करके मैं रिक्वेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहा कोई नहीं इट्स ओके
The hunt begins.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Spike down B.
वो हील दे रहा था मैं
I'm too far.
Last player standing.
हाँ बकचोदी कर ले भाई सही एक नंबर
Spike planted.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet. Don't give them ground.
Wall raised.
Enemy spotted mid.
Found you.
Off your feet!
Enemy spotted.
Prepare for hellfire!
Destroyed.
क्या बनते हैं
Spike down B.
Time to hunt. I'm out of stuff.
One enemy remaining.
नाइस वन
Last player standing.
हील है
Teleport's ready.
ट्रेनी कोने में खड़ा है जल्दी कर
Teleport's gone.
दोनों ढाले गन पड़ी है तुम्हारे प्लांट पे
प्लान करने पे घुस
30 seconds left.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
Help a girl out, would ya?
एक बार ऑफ दे सकता है क्या एक बार ऑफ दे सकता है क्या
हाँ सही है
हाँ बाय होगा इस बार सेल वेल करके
ट्रेडमार्क लगा दिया उसने पे ओके ए हार्ट
Spike planted.
Careful there.
ये जो भाई ये रेज है ना भाई डंड है
I'm a good shot.
Last player standing.
मेरा एजेंट ही नहीं पा रहा
They don't have a
someone get
single
this?
life worth saving.
मिड ट्रैप लगा दे एक मिड ट्रैप लगा दे एक बार ठीक है आगे मत जाना मिड पे तो मार देंगे वो
Dead man.
Hawk out! Blinded. Time to hunt. Hawk out! Blinded. One less.
Hold me, please.
Here!
Fuck, bro. Sorry. My bad.
Here!
One mid top.
Hawk out!
Okay, they're going to main देख ले bro, mid to trap है. Okay, there be.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
ये भी main है.
30 seconds left.
Okay, mid आ गए. Nice.
We could not work out our differences.
The city needs me. I can't be away for
Can
long.
someone get this?
Let's end this.
Thank you.
mid trap है. A पे A बॉल कर देता हूँ.
Hawk out!
In sight.
B. Mid.
Hawk out!
There.
भाई लंड को देख भाई.
Spike planted.
I'm out of stuff. Finish.
और ये बैठा हुआ था.
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining.
Tie.
एक main था.
Enemy spot. Don't even start that shit, teammate.
Match point.
A single battle between
मैं ये
us
रेस को
and
रिपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ. मैं B खेल.
Get out of my way. Found one. Found one.
B खेल रहा है.
Found one.
B.
Hawk out.
Enemy spotted B.
अरे मार दो यार.
Parasite.
छोड़ उसको फोड़ दे.
Last player standing.
Your duty is not over.
Last player standing.
93
Spike
से
planted.
मिड मार्केट होगा. पैंटा में तेरे को.
बाहर है. दोनों बाहर है.
आप भी किस जगह? आगे.
No one else could do this.
We're
here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
डिफेंडिंग में किल ही नहीं है।
Cutting their vision.
B.
Hawk out!
Blinded.
The hunt begins.
Hawk out!
Last player standing.
यार क्यों भाग रहा हूँ मैं यार?
Let them try to get through me.
इसको रिपोर्ट मार।
क्लोज करना लेना वर्ल्ड करेगा अभी। मिड टॉप होगा।
Jet
Grounded. There.
बच्चे भाई
Spike planted.
One dead.
अरे मादरचोद कुछ तो शर्म कर ले। तेरे टीममेट कैसा खेल रहे हैं, तू कैसा खेल रहा है?
Go get him. Grenade! Satchel up! Satchel up!
Prepare for hellfire.
Last player standing.
और वो शॉट पे एक शॉट भी है।
One enemy remaining. Sudden death.
time to stock back up.
शॉट घुसेंगे शॉट घुसेंगे।
चिकन और पराठा
Stand down.
यार दो
The hunt begins.
आएंगे तो वो आएगा शॉट से।
I have them.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
रेस तेरे लेफ्ट से भी आएगा।
इनको करूँ तो
Ciao.
पीछे से
Attackers win.
मैं जा रहा यार मेरा दिमाग खराब है
मेरा भी दिमाग खराब हो रहा है
डिस्कॉर्ड आजा ब्रो डिस्कॉर्ड आजा
मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ भिंचोद मेरे को पता नहीं है भाई क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ बाबा
ठीक है मैं भी जा रहा हूँ
primary
39 or
reasons we
40,
brought
I
up in the
believe.
first half when RB was like 0-4, where Saturday's saying, look, first of all, he's going to get better. And he's been kind of going 1-1.